China has responded firmly to U.S. tariffs imposed under President Donald Trump. Beijing's countermeasures include tariffs, sanctions, and a WTO complaint, while Chinese retailers assist foreign partners in entering the domestic market. CGTN correspondent Yu Yang has the report.
Economy, and China has taken the lead in saying no to this kind of unilateral bullying action, and countermeasures taken by Beijing include additional tariffs on American products, sanctions on certain U.S. enterprises, and filing a complaint at the World Trade Organization and more. Chinese retailers are also helping foreign enterprises they do business with to expand within the domestic market. My colleague Guo Tianqi talked to some of them here in Beijing.
In response to the U.S. reciprocal tariff policy, China's Ministry of Commerce recently organized a seminar between relevant business associations, large supermarkets, and circulation enterprises to discuss how to better leverage their advantages and help foreign trade enterprises explore the domestic market.
A few Chinese supermarket chains have also introduced new policies to welcome Chinese foreign trade suppliers to their online and offline stores. By doing this, they hope to introduce more choices for their consumers in categories such as outdoor sports, beauty products, and so on.
作为一个内贸的流通企业，
As a domestic trade enterprise, we should overcome difficulties together with foreign trade enterprises. Our platform advantages can help them explore domestic market, and our market advantages can enhance the popularity of export brands. Currently, 6 enterprises have already contacted us. We believe that these export products will definitely be favored by our consumers.
Besides the retailing sector, commodity trade is very much alive as Chinese sellers are diversifying their export destinations and business partners. The 137th Canton Fair held in South China's Guangzhou city set a very good example for this. As my colleague Li Shuang explores, hundreds of thousands of buyers have registered for the event and they are looking for new partners.
It's business as usual here at the Canton Fair. Over 200,000 overseas buyers have registered this spring, but outside the venue, headlines swirl. In recent months, the U.S. administration has ramped up pressure by raising duties on Chinese goods. The White House published a fact sheet stating that Chinese products now face tariffs as high as 245%.
美国它是一个消费比较大的市场，在加关税之前，我们大概是20%，就是我们做的这些产品，但是它加到200多了，现在就是对于进口商来讲，它已经卖不动了。
The impact's already being felt. Many Chinese manufacturers have paused shipments to the U.S., while others are urgently restructuring their supply chains to adapt.
我们可能还在看接下来会有什么变化，在快速的看泰国和土耳其的，我们的一些比较简单的产品，就是供应链相对比较简单的产品，能不能快速的？
美国的市场占我们总体体量的20%左右。目前对美出口的所有产品，我们都已经暂停了生产和发货。那我觉得我们的大部分的北美客户呢，可能目前他们也在调整他们的销售策略。
Even companies with established U.S. business operations are shifting their focus.
只能是先 hold 住我们的北美市场的订单，然后再观望一下，然后可能也会关注一下中东、南美的一些市场。
Several exporters are betting on new markets and dual-track strategies to weather the storm.
2条腿走路吧，一方面是内销这边我们要继续的去扩大我们的市场，外销的话我们也是。 除了美国以外的市场，我们也是要继续的去拓展。
For global buyers, the picture is mixed. American importers are already cutting back, while others are reevaluating sourcing strategies amid rising costs and market uncertainty.
We have seen a decline. We're down about 40% same time last year for the U.S. market.
Right now, the currency rate in between IDR against the USD is more volatile. That will affect a lot to our pricing points.
These tariffs are bringing a lot of uncertainty in the Canadian market. And with uncertainty, a lot of consumers are afraid to spend.
It seems that the trend of globalization won't divert due to the will of one or two politicians. But some still ask if decoupling will happen between China and the US. Earlier I spoke with Justin Yifuling, one of the world's top economists, who said the answer to that question depends on the supply and the demand relationship between the two sides.
完全脱钩可能性也不大，原因是什么？
I don't think there will be a complete decoupling between China and US trade connections, because American people need Chinese goods, because American enterprises need Chinese products. So American people will find their own ways to buy Chinese goods. I think you must have noticed that many Chinese e-commerce platform apps have attracted great popularity among American people, such as Pinduoduo, Tmall, and DHgate.
Chinese authorities earlier said regarding to a tariff war, China's position is clear and consistent. If the US wants to talk, China's door remains open, but dialogue must be conducted on the basis of mutual respect and equality. If the US wants to fight, Beijing's response will continue to the end. They added that pressure, threats and coercion are not the right way to deal with China.